Howdy everybody. It is currently 6:40. Normally around the time I start working out. I've been pretty good this week about getting the consistent workout time. Was an interesting day at work today, to say the least. But it was good. And I actually asked a guy there that's pretty buff. And I asked him, like, hey man, do you know any rear delt workouts? Because I know he's built, first of all, and I know he knows how to, I know he knows how to coach in a way. And I told him, hey man, my setup, I got some dumbbells and I got a little bit of resistance bands. And then he showed me something to do with the bands, which is wrapping it around something and doing a face pull. And I think I'm gonna try that the next back workout. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna put it around, but he said that one. And then there was one with the dumbbells where he showed me you just bend all the way over with no support or anything, and you just go like that with your arms. You swing them back. Which I guess I haven't even tried yet. I don't know why I haven't tried it, but I don't think I would like it anyhow. But I haven't tried it. So maybe that's something I could try. And then he also explained to me that, hey, if it's a muscle that's super underdeveloped, you're rarely going to feel it in a way where it's like maybe you'll feel it for a second, but then all the other muscles will come in because that muscle is so weak. So I think that's what I was actually experiencing yesterday when I tried to do a rear delt workout, where I felt it for a second, but then it went away instantly. So maybe that's it. Maybe that muscle needs to grow more for me to actually feel the mind muscle connection. And I kind of relate to that in the way where the bent over rows, I never liked them before, so I could never feel any lat activation, never felt anything like that. But now I'm starting to feel my lats physically, and I could actually isolate that muscle. So maybe that's another big contributor to why I'm not feeling the rear delt. Why I can't find one that fits me is because my rear delts are just so underdeveloped that you can't even feel them. So yeah, but I asked him about that. But that's for another back day. Today, however, is leg day. And I think today is day 68. 2 more days away from weigh-in day. Excited and nervous, but we move. Leg day today. I feel pretty good about my legs. The only thing that I wish I could do, which I don't have, is some sort of squat with a barbell. Obviously I don't have a barbell. All I have is dumbbells. But my coworker talked to me about, because we were poking fun at each other, and then she said that she can squat more than me. And me, being the confident man I am at work, I told her, no, I could definitely squat more than you. I'm gonna tell you guys, I really don't think I can squat more than her. But a small back part of my mind thinks I can. the egotistical part of my mind thinks I can, which is good in a sense where like I don't even know how to explain it, where it's good in a sense where I believe in myself, where I think I can squat more than others, or I think I can lift more than others. And specifically my coworker, I know she can squat heavy, but there's a small part in my head that thinks I can squat more than her. I feel like my squat form has been pretty good, but the only thing is I haven't really put any real big weight because I don't have a barbell. All I have is dumbbells. So I honestly don't know if I can squat more than her. But yeah, we'll never know until I squat under a barbell and see how that goes. But yeah, today is leg day. and I will see you guys in the gym. Alrighty, let's see what we got for leg day. It's been the same every week for the most part. So we got squats, 40 pounds, RDLs, 30 pounds, toe raises, 20 reps, lunges. Still kind of iffy on the lunges. We did 12 reps last time too than we usually done. I maybe want to switch lunges into something different. Not that I don't like lunges, but I just feel like I could spend my time more valuable, spend that workout doing something more valuable for me. But until I find what that is, I don't know. I just have a hunch. But yeah, working the quads, with the hamstrings on the RDLs, toe raises, working on those shins, and then lunges focuses on the quads again. I love this little art demographic here because it kind of shows me where all the muscles at and how they all kind of can join and work together as one. If you guys don't have one, I highly recommend it. It is pretty cool, But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today. There was no walk just because I took a nap when I came home. I took like a 10-minute nap. Doing a lot of research on trying to find a Wii, like I mentioned. I think I mentioned in my last video, trying to find a Wii and buy it. And then also, one of my dream cars was posted for sale kind of near me. It's 2 hours outside of my little town. And one of my dream cars was posted for sale. It's like an affordable price range for me, but I just don't have the money right now. But if I did, I would jump on that deal because I love the way the car looks. It is a 3000 GT Mitsubishi VR4. I'll try to put a picture up on the screen of one. I love the way this car looks. I also have bought one that was not the VR4, and the VR4 has the 4-wheel drive, turbos, all that goodness. The one I bought didn't have any of that. It was just front-wheel drive, normal engine, no turbos, and I liked it, but it wasn't the right year. It didn't have the pop-up headlights. This one has the pop-up headlights, the one that's posted near me, and it kind of kills me inside because I really want it. Even though it needs a ton of work and probably won't be driving it anytime soon, I would still just love to have it. I love the car and I love everything about it. It looks so sleek and so cool. But yeah, it's also been a big distractor right now in my head currently. And also, looking at Wii's and stuff. That is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna start with squats. Okay, I'm gonna try something different for these squats. As I was doing the warm-ups, I was thinking about this. I actually went down 5 pounds. Now hold on. Before you criticize me for going down 5 pounds, if you are going to anyhow. I'm gonna try to go as low as I can go. And in my opinion is pretty low. Haven't been able to go this low in squats ever before. So I just thought it'd be fun to go as low as I can go and then come back up. Just to spice it up a little bit, my normal squat routine. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try to pause, but there might be a pause just because I have to think about going all the way down. But yeah, I'm gonna try to go as low as I can go and come right and shoot right back up. So let's try it. 35 pounds. 7, 8. That was fun. I'm gonna try it the next 2 sets. Back does kind of hurt a little, so that means I gotta tighten up my core and making sure that my back's tight on the way up. But yeah, I'm out of breath. That was nice, interesting, to say the least. But yeah, 2 more sets. Alrighty, trying something new. This looks ridiculous, doesn't it? I put the dumbbell kind of behind my neck a little bit, resting on my, seems to be my shoulders. I'm gonna try it like this and see how we do. Guess this is like a testing video, if anything. I gotta fix this. Okay, come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Now, I pretty. Oh my goodness, why am I out of breath? Oh, lightheaded. That's new. Let's sit back on the wall real quick. Anywho, that was new. Never done anything like that. Honestly, weirdly, kind of felt good. A little uncomfortable, but that wasn't that bad. I could manage. Kind of crazy, kind of ridiculous, but it's what it is. But yeah, I think next is RDLs. Now, I did take a little break in between the last set you just saw now, because I haven't gone lightheaded in a while. I haven't got lightheaded in about probably like a year or so. So it was interesting. So I just took a little second break. I honestly don't know what it means when you get lightheaded. I'm assuming you lost a little blood flow to the brain more than usual, or something of that nature. And I don't play with that. So I took like a 5-minute rest. So we should be fine now, but Lord knows. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do more research on lightheadedness because that's something I don't experience often. But anywho, 30 pounds on the RDLs. Let's get them done, get them started. And I think after this set, I'll let the boys out. Because now would be a good time for them to be out when I'm all jacked up in my own head. After being lightheaded. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. All right, 2 more sets. Thanks. I like this angle. It shows some muscle striations in the hamstrings. So sorry if it's not the best angle for you guys. I just like to see it. Excuse me, Marvin. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Toe raises next. Alright. Toe raises next. Should be pretty simple. Moving this so you guys can actually see my shins. Oh. Man, I'm feeling really lightheaded. Maybe I need to drink more water. Or something. I don't know. And it wasn't even that big of like a moving day. Like I feel like I got less steps than usual, but I'm gonna move this way so you guys at least see the toes or the shins. Alright, 20 reps. Let's do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 reps. We'll see if I can keep that up the next 2 sets. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over, not right now. 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, Marvin, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, Marvin. Alrighty, y'all, it's seated bike time. Pretty good workout today. Now, I didn't do the lunges for the only fact of that I got lightheaded. Now, I haven't done any research on lightheaded, on why we get lightheaded or anything like that. But I know from past experiences that whenever I get lightheaded, I usually always just chill it out, like calm myself down, like take a rest, take a break. And I've never passed out from being lightheaded, never fallen over from being, actually one time I did, and it was squats. So, but I didn't knock myself out. I just I couldn't breathe for a second, and then I just, but different story. But anyhow, it all relates to the same thing, where is whenever I get lightheaded, I usually just chill and take a break, calm myself down, get some more oxygen in my system, because in my head, I feel like all it is when you're lightheaded is your body just needs more air. Your blood needs more oxygen, which in turn means more blood flow, which then your brain gets it and then you won't be lightheaded. That's essentially my theory of it. I should do more research on it, but it's what it is. Yeah, really good, solid workout today. I like that I went deep on the squats, something different, something new, something that I haven't done yet. But for this channel, now that I'm getting paid again, I'm thinking maybe in the next month or two I can get my own little mic, so you guys don't hear any background noise, like whether it's the dogs, whether it's the fan, whatever it is, you guys could just hear me, and not the dogs barking, and you can hear me struggle breathing for air. So that's something that I'm planning on. I'm also planning on getting some a squat wedge and stuff like that, just different stuff for this little home gym, just stuff to improve it for now until we make bigger improvements, because I just started getting paid again, and with a little bit of money I had left over with all the bills, I decided to buy those bar collars. So Dak, I read your comment, and if I were to wake up in the morning, I would need to wake up at either 5 or 5:30, and at the very latest 6. Just because me and my girlfriend get ready by like 6:45. and she gets really mad at me if I wake her up earlier than that. So yeah, if I order the bark collars, and to answer your question, Dak, sorry, the weenies, taking them on a walk, they hate the cold, and currently it is very cold in the mornings now. Second is, they haven't been trained to walk. I haven't trained them at all. Granted, we only had them for about a year. I don't know if I explained this before, but their previous owner passed away, unfortunately, and they needed a home, so we took them in. So I haven't trained them at all. They're inside dogs. They're never going to go out in public. Maybe if we take them to like the coast or something, but even then, if I was to take them out, I would definitely need to do training. For example, Marvin's trained, I would say. Frankie's like halfway trained. He's kind of rusty, and he's very anxious. He does not like people in public. He likes the owners, which is partly due to my fault. I never took them out when they were puppies, and also for the fact that when they were puppies, they weren't living. Me and my girlfriend weren't living together yet. I was still at mom's, and she was at her place, and it was about either half a year to a year after we got them that we actually moved together. So I've trained them to the max necessity that I need. Marvin's the only one that I'm showing different tricks to, like rolling over and stuff like that. Eventually want him to play dead one day, but yeah, it's not really a big concern. My big concern is just him being a good walker, and my biggest concern is recall, which I either need to go to some guy to show me how to do it, or I need to like really knowledge up on it. Because I don't want to say, well, they've gotten out before, but every time I whistled, like my really loud whistle, they generally tend to come back. There was a few times they didn't, and I had to go look for them, and then they thought it was a game. So that's a problem. But to answer your question, sorry I'm going on this long tangent. Weenie dogs aren't trained. They don't like the cold, and only one of them would go on the walk, and the other one would freak out and whines the whole time that the other one's not there, because they're in a kind of like a relationship, from my understanding. And the only dog that the other dogs don't freak out about is Marvin. So his brother Frankie used to freak out, but he doesn't anymore. So Marvin's the only dog where the other dogs don't freak out. But the one thing is when they hear me open this kennel door, they absolutely freak out and go ballistic and bark, and they don't stop for like at least 5 minutes. And that really, I don't want that to happen every day. So I order the bark collars, so they should be coming in sometime this week. And we'll test those out, or I'll test them out and see how they do, because they are hound dogs. I think that's what they're known as. They are known to bark. That's what they do. They bark a lot. But they're so stinking cute that I like them so much that I'm never going to get rid of them. Just but it is what it is. And I also got them to test out, and I would get some for Marvin if we go out to trips, which I'm planning to next year. Take him out trips and have that bark collar, because he doesn't necessarily bark at other people if they're like 20 feet away, but if they get close, maybe 10, 5-ish, he starts whining and then he'll bark, and I don't want that to happen. And he does tend to whine and doesn't bark fully, but barks a little bit when there's other dogs. Huh, Marvin? Huh? Ain't that right? Super smart dog, super social. I love him to death. But yeah, that's the future plans. Weigh-in videos in 2 days. Nervous and excited. Body's getting better, getting stronger. Oh, man, there's just so much to look forward to right now. Yeah, and then if you guys like the videos, please make sure to leave a like and comment whatever your thoughts are. Maybe you think I should be doing something differently, and maybe share if you want to. I never share what people say to, but if you guys want to share, go for it. Anyhow, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.